Hey guys, this is Arsenal Giants PS3 and this is episode 12 of season 1 of our FIFA 13 career mode series with Swansea City, and we are still in the month of January and we have 4 matches for you in this episode. So first off, we have an away match against Everton. That's going to be a very tough match. Then we have our FA Cup replay against Bolton Wanderers. Then we have a home game against Stoke City, should be able to get something there, and then also a home game against Queen's Park Rangers. So we do have 2 easier matches in the opening stages, or the latter stages rather, which hopefully we can get 6 points from. But looking at the table, we are in 8th place with 31 points and only 4 points off Manchester United in 5th place, so that is some great progress. Hopefully we can continue, and as voted by you guys for last episode's goal of the episode was the Pablo Hernandez goal against Manchester United, and also voted player of the episode was Michel Vorm. So thank you very much guys for leaving a comment, it is greatly appreciated. First off here, we've actually had a lot of problems with Leon Britting regarding a contract, and we're having a lot of problems with that, so hopefully we can get him to sign an extension, otherwise he could be sold in this window, so I don't really want to do that. And also guys, a contract offer here from Ireland to take over as the international manager. I'm not really too sure about that one, so I would like you guys' input. It would be kind of cool to take over as Ireland in an international job, but I'm sort of iffy about it, so if you guys could leave a comment just giving me your opinion on it, that would be greatly appreciated. But first off, we do have our match against Everton in the Premier League, and we get off to a fairly good start here. Sergio Roberto on the ball, not really too many options, but he managed to play the ball to Pablo Hernandez, turns the defender, and what a strike that was really early on in the match. Past Tim Howard in a flash, some great skill from him, turns the defender, then just smashes the ball, and it's a great strike from him. But Everton trying to go for a response here, trying to get that equaliser. Stephen Pienaar on the flank, lifts in the ball to Stephen Naismith, and Darren Gibson, and his header just goes over the bar there. Very unfortunate. It was a good chance though, and the ball yet again to Darren Gibson, and it falls to Marouane Fellaini. He has a shot and it just goes inches wide of the post, and they had 2 good chances there, 2 good equaliser, but sadly they just couldn't take them. And I am starting a few players who aren't exactly, stellar starters, but I just want to give them a chance here, and Danny Graham lays the ball off perfectly to Joel Campbell, and just like that we are 2-0 ahead against Everton. We were so clinical in this match. Look at that for a strike from Joel Campbell. But Everton really still had their chances here. We managed to clear out the ball, but only so far, as Stephen Naismith, he lays it out wide to Stephen Pienaar. He cuts back inside here, and a tackle goes straight to Pienaar, and his shot is well saved by Michel Vorm, and still Everton cannot get that strike on goal, and the header here just goes to Michel Vorm, and he does manage to palm out the ball, but only so far, as Kevin Morales, and he goes down for the penalty. And let's have a look at the replay here, because I'm not too sure it is actually a penalty. Not much you can see there, but zoomed in close it looks like a little bit of simulation. I'm not really too sure about that, but Stephen Naismith steps up and hits the crossbar, and the ball comes out for us, and we do manage to clear it out. So that was so lucky there. Perhaps it wasn't supposed to be a penalty, but I'm not really too bothered as it was missed, and we were 2-0 up at half time. But still Everton just after half time really pressing now, and Kevin Morales twisting and turning, and what a strike that was into the bottom right hand corner to pull one back for Everton. It was a fantastic goal by Kevin Morales, and I suppose that does make up for the simulation, but that is still one back for Everton, and Everton still continue the pressure. And just after that chance, Kevin Morales has the header and it comes off the post, but still they have the ball. He lays off to Stephen Pienaar, and it drops to Darren Gibson, whose shot just goes wide of the post, and that was a great chance. So I do bring on Michu and Song Yong Ki just so we can hold on to our 2-1 lead, and then you never know, maybe extend it. But Everton still just chance after chance now. We can't even hold on to the ball. The ball lofted in from Pienaar to Stephen Naismith. He tries for the bicycle kick, and it just goes wide of the post. Very unfortunate. That would have been a very good goal had he managed to score it, but still Everton on the attack, and we just about managed to get it out here. The ball comes, it's all over the place, but eventually it does fall to Michel Vorm, and we do manage to hold out for that 2-1, and it is a fantastic result for us and a really important 3 points, which I didn't think we would manage to get. But nonetheless, on to our second match of the episode now against Bolton Wanderers in the FA Cup replay. And last time we played, guys, I'm not going to lie, it was very uninteresting, but hopefully we can rectify that this time around and hopefully be a lot more interesting. And so Bolton get off to a fairly good start here, but Kyle Bartley comes across to tackle Petrov, and the attack breaks down, and now we can go on the counter-attack as Bolton try to play it out of their own area. Comes to good Yeti, and then he plays it to Son Young-ki, and then Nathan Dyer, look at this for a clinical finish, right into the bottom left-hand corner, just placed it perfectly, just takes it in his stride, and then calmly places that past the keeper, and still we're on the attack here. Christian Teo, he plays it to good Yeti, and yet again Nathan Dyer is running forward, he is so quick, Marcus Alonso can't catch him, and then yet again Nathan Dyer in the right place at the right time to calmly finish past the keeper. It is a really good finish by Nathan Dyer. The goalkeeper does seem to get an arm to it, but sadly for him just can't seem to get enough behind it, and we're now 2-0 ahead, and still we have a chance there. Jonathan de Guzman breaking away from the challenge, and his long range strike just goes wide of the post. Would have been a really good goal had it gone in the back of the net, but Bolton actually managed to summon up a chance here. Marcus Alonso with the ball into the area here, and Kevin Davies with the header. It's a good save by Vaughan, but maybe he could have got a little bit more on that, but nonetheless it is still 2-0 to us. And just before half time, Jonathan de Guzman, really good stuff, and then Christian Teo tries to take it on the first time hit, and it goes horribly wide of the post. And at half time it was 2-0 still, and still Bolton Wanderers really trying to get back into this, but now still we're on the counter attack, and Jonathan de Guzman sees the run of Nathan Dyer here, and he sees Christian Teo in the centre, just going to run it a little bit more, lays it off to him, and that is a lot more like it from Christian Teo. Really good finish by him, and he has 15 goals in all competitions, and in that stage of the season that is really impressive. But at 3-0 Bolton Wanderers really weren't trying too hard, and the ball whipped in to David Ngog, and his header just goes wide of the post, and that was really it for Bolton. They didn't really have too many chances after that. Nathan Dyer does really well to get past Marcus Alonso, tries to go for it himself. Goalkeeper makes a good save though, but it comes out to Paul Pogba. He plays it to Jonathan Guyetti, and he gets completely taken out there by Wheater, and Wheater gets a yellow card for it. And Jonathan de Guzman, what a goal that was from the free kick. It actually curls around the wall perfectly and then right into the back of the net. The goalkeeper can't even get a hand to it, and what a goal that was. It's just been a perfect performance from our team today, just perfect in every department. Defensively we've been solid here, as we can see, another good tackle, and in terms of attacking we've been incredible, and yet again we managed to keep it out, and we've been so solid today defensively. And that was really it, guys. At full time 4-0 to us. It was just a perfect performance, and we now go through to the next round of the FA Cup, and we do get an offer here for Michel Vorm from AC Milan. It is only 6 million though, so I'm going to reject that completely out of hand, because that is a terrible offer, and Michel Vorm is a great quality keeper. And so on to our third match of the episode here against Stoke in the Premier League, and honestly guys, I'm not really feeling too worried about this one. Obviously Stoke are pretty tough opposition, but we do have the home advantage, and we are on a great run of form, so hopefully we can get 3 points here. But Stoke do get off to a fairly good start, I guess. Crouch lays off the ball here to Jonathan Walters, and Michel Vorm makes a good save there. And then we have a chance of our own here. Pablo Hernandez lays it to Joel Campbell. He plays it to Sergio Roberto. He has a shot. It's a pretty tame shot, to be honest. Hasn't really got a lot of power behind it, and it's pretty comfortable for the keeper. But then Stoke had a chance of their own here. The ball lofted over the top to Crouch. Michel Vorm caught up, completely stranded, and luckily for us, Crouch's header goes completely over the bar. If that was on target, that's in the back of the net. And then we have a chance of our own here. Nathan Dyer with the ball plays it out wide to Joel Campbell. He plays it over the top to Danny Graham. He goes for the first time volley, and it's a good save by the keeper. Then Nathan Dyer tries to go for the overhead kick, and that is high and wide. Not a good shot, and honestly the first half wasn't really too great. There weren't really too many genuine chances. Joel Campbell here on the attack here tries to go for the finesse, and that really was an awful finesse there from Joel Campbell. And at half time it was 0-0. Nothing really too concrete happening, no real genuine chances. And in the second half the sort of trend continued, nothing really too exciting happening, trying to play our passes, but in the final third just not clinical enough. So I bring on Christian Teo and Jonathan Guyetti. Hopefully we can get our goal from them and just, you know, get some sort of cutting incentive. And Whitehead here plays it over the top to Etherington. It's a good save by Vorm there, but nothing really too much he can't handle. Now we're on the counter attack here. Jonathan Guyetti plays it over the top to Nathan Dyer. He tries to take it in his stride there, but sadly just can't do it, and still we just can't get into that final third properly, and yet again Stoke had the chances, but still nothing really coming from it, and yet again we're on the counter-attack. We just can't seem to play it from open play properly, and then Christian Teo through on goal now. He tries to place it and he just smashes it right at the keeper, and that finesse wasn't really that great at all. Just tried to place it past him, but sadly couldn't do it, and still we have one more chance here. Good Yeti just in the 89th minute goes for the shot, and it's another good save by the keeper, and still we have one last chance just before the end of the match here. Pablo Hernandez timing it, and look at that pass into the path of Good Yeti, takes it on the chest, and yet again it's a good save by the keeper there, and Hernandez still has the ball, nothing really in terms of support, just has to keep running with it, and in the end Cameron Drone snatches it off him and plays it out, and that was it guys at full time, 0-0, and that's really disappointing. I know my own players are clapping and cheering like we've just won the FA Cup, but still that is not a good result. I really wanted 3 points at home there, and sadly we couldn't take it, but regardless we do have our final match of the episode here against Queen's Park Rangers at home, and the weather is not looking too good, so hopefully we can take advantage of that and get the 3 points, and hopefully press on to consolidate that top 10 place. And we have an early chance here. Pablo Hernandez, Julio Cesar managed to keep it out wide from the corner, and then at long last we finally score from a corner. It's been so long, I think I've never actually scored from a corner on FIFA 13 on career mode, so let's have a round of applause for that, thank you very much, because we never seem to score from corners whatsoever. And straight after that, hey, Queen's Park Rangers trying to get that equaliser, and Djibril Cissé, just what can you do? After taking the lead so early on, instantly we concede, and that's just so frustrating when you have the lead and then the AI strikes back instantly and then you lose it. But we want to get this second goal here, we want to get all 3 points, and Christian Teo's shot just comes off the post, only so far as Armand Traoré, and he tries to clear it out unsuccessfully. But we do have another chance here, just chance of a chance. We really have to get 3 points here. Paul Pogba plays it to Christian Teo, and he hasn't got anywhere to run to, and eventually it does go out for a corner, and this time nothing comes of it, not surprising there. And Djibril Cissé now through on goal, and Williams just about managed to get ahead of him, but then he loses the ball carelessly, and Djibril Cissé so close there to putting Queen's Park Rangers ahead, and at half time it was 1-1, and it was so close to swinging either direction. It could have been 2-1 to us, and it could have been 2-1 to Queen's Park Rangers, and still just after half time QPR still trying to attack here. We do manage to break down the attack, and that was some good defensive display there, but still Queen's Park Rangers chances here. Djibril Cissé with the ball lays it off to Ji-sung Park, and his shot goes horribly wide of the post, and we got off lucky there, but still have a chance here. Michu lays off to Song Yong Ki, then he gets tackled by Hill, and we do have the free kick, and Jonathan de Guzman steps up and it goes straight into the arms of Julio Cesar. Was a pretty good free kick, but sadly just didn't have enough power on it. And now QPR just before the 90th minute here lofts the ball into Djibril Cissé, and wouldn't you know it, he gets the 2-1 goal there, and it's so frustrating. We had it, we just had to hold out, and then we lost it all in the final minute. 2-1 to Queen's Park Rangers at full time, and that is just such a frustrating end to the episode. But nonetheless, we are still in 7th place with 35 points, but sadly no one else has played their match yet, so we are probably going to drop down to something like 10th or 11th. Hopefully the damage won't be too bad, but we have dropped a lot of points in this episode towards the latter stages of the end. But nonetheless, it is now time for goal of the episode, and you guys time to vote. So first off, we have the Pablo Hernandez goal against Everton, really good turn there, and then blast it past Tim Howard. Or we have the Jonathan de Guzman free kick there against someone that I've forgotten, against Bolton Wanderers, sorry, and that really was a quality free kick. So please leave a comment on which one you think should be goal of the episode. And now for player of the episode, again, I don't really have time to edit, I'm just, I'm pretty tired and stuff. That is a pretty lame excuse, but nonetheless, please leave a comment on which player you think should be player of the episode, and I will get back to you in the next episode. Not next episode, because that is going to be a Let's Play live commentary of the Carling Cup semi-final, sorry, Capital One Cup semi-final against Manchester United. So please look forward to that one, and thank you very much for watching.